Well, hello, Living Dead Dolls fans. This is Josh, aka Doggy Pants, from the Mezco Toys forums, coming at you with another Living Dead Dolls review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Universal Monsters Frankenstein and His Bride that just came out from Living Dead Dolls. And it's great because Mezco finally got the rights to Universal Monsters, which we've all been, wanting and hoping for a very, very long time. So it's really exciting. And obviously, their first release is Frankenstein and His Bride. And so let's check it out, shall we? So I'm going to start with the box, obviously, first. Here we go. This is the box. It's a pretty standard window box. One nice thing about this box is that it doesn't have the front cover. A lot of collectors are not a big fan of the ones where they have the front cover that Velcros open and shut, because you can't display your dolls in the box. Otherwise, you have to take it out. And it doesn't really bother me because I actually display mine open. But it's really great because Mezco started doing that, and fans voice their opinions, and they really heard them and have made changes, which is awesome. So the box, it's a pretty simple design. It says Living Dead Dolls in the front. It says Frankenstein and the Bride. On the sides of the box, we have Frankenstein, the actual Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein's monster. Sorry for the horror buffs out there. And Bride of Frankenstein. It's pretty great. On the back, we have the dolls, and a little bit talking about Universal Pictures on the back. We have the Universal Monsters seal on the very top of the box, also on the back and a couple other places. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that both Frankenstein's monster and the Bride of Frankenstein have the exact same box. There's no difference between the two of them. So, I like a little individuality here and there, but it's not that big of a deal, so whatever. Let's open him up and check it out, shall we? So, here we go. Here he is, you guys. Frankenstein's monster. This is a great doll. We have a jacket on him, an undershirt, pants, and boots. The jacket is the only problem with the jacket is that it doesn't actually close. We don't have any snaps or anything, so it does stay open a bit. You can kind of see from the side view there. Doesn't really bother me too much. Looks pretty good. There are a few stray threads, but it kind of adds to the feel of Frankenstein's monster. The undershirt is sleeveless. It's more of a tank, really. The pants, good. Again, few stray threads. Kind of feels like it was on purpose. He does, in fact, you can't see him because the boots are pretty tall, have socks, which, I love. So that's great. He's a great doll. He's a great doll. The clothes are pretty decent. Very simple, but I feel like, what else are you going to do? This is Frankenstein's monster. This is the way he looks. This is the way he should be. So, let's get into the face paint a little bit. Obviously, he's green. He looks great. He has a completely different head mold, which is awesome. He has a really severe brow. Let me see if I can get kind of a side view there. You see? So it comes out just like in the movie. He has his eyes are barely open. He has really nice defined lips. One interesting thing is that his hair is molded, which at first I wasn't sure how I felt about, but I think if they had actually rooted the hair, it would probably go everywhere and it would look silly, and so I think this was the right way to go. One nice detail, too, is the gash in his head right here is actually molded in as well. So it actually, goes into the mold, which is a very, very nice detail. He also has the oh-so-famous bolts in his neck. Really great. Fingernails painted black. He has drawn-on stitches on his hand, but that's it for stitches. I mean, with the exception, obviously, of the top here. I was hoping to see a little, maybe some more on his body, but wasn't the case. Not too big of a deal because the clothes cover it, so, overall, he is great. He's fantastic. He's very simple. He's exactly what he should be, and I love him. I'm going to keep him for a while. The real star, though, is the Bride of Frankenstein. She's incredible. And here she is. Her hair needs to be a little bit fixed, but that's just my own thing. Her dress is it's a very thin cotton, very simple. Obviously, it doesn't go all the way down sleeves wise. It's also kind of like a tank dress. I don't know, not a lady. There's a lot of fabric, so it can spread out quite a bit when you display her. You can kind of have it, stick out. She has the arm coverings that we first saw on Bride of Valentine season or series 3. One interesting thing about them though is that it's not plastered on. It's not a really thick glue, so they're pretty soft to the touch. They are permanent though; they don't come off. So I actually prefer these because the other ones are really scratchy. These are really nice and soft and blends in nicely with her dress. The face paint is fantastic. No stray splotches of paint or anything. She has a beautiful red lip. She has the eyebrows just like the actress did in the movie. Eyes are red. She has the stitching underneath her face. And then obviously she has the bride's hair, which we first saw on Bride of Valentine, Resurrection Dolls. It's really, really incredible. It seems to be pretty thickly rooted. Obviously, it's going to have a lot of the kind of glue in the hair that we see on some of the dolls, but you have to in order to get it to stand straight up. The only problem is once I took her out of the box, you can see that it's starting to fall a little bit, but it just takes a little bit of love and care to get it back into place. She really is a spectacular doll. She has no shoes, though, which she should be barefoot anyways. One interesting thing is they didn't paint on any undies on her, but doesn't really bother me. Yeah, she's great. She's very simple, again, very beautiful. She's exactly what she should be. The quality of these dolls blew me away. I really, 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 really like these dolls, and I'm excited to see what they come out with next, now that they have the Universal Monsters rights. Oh, I know that we're getting Dracula maybe this year, and we did get a black and white version of the Frankenstein, but I'm really hoping that we get the Mummy or the Creature from the Black Lagoon. That would be so cool. And I know that they have a stylized figure that's coming out. I think they maybe even have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive coming up. But anyways, yeah. So I'm hoping they make a Living Dead Dolls version as well. Out of 4 stars, both of these dolls I would actually give, I think, 4 stars to. He has a bit of the staining issue because of his black clothes, but it covers it. It doesn't really bother me at all. They're great quality, and they're going to stay in my collection probably for a little while, so I love them. I would highly recommend getting out there, buying these dolls. I know that they're already disappearing from the shelves because people are digging them, so do yourself a favor, get out there and do it soon. That's it. Thanks so much for watching my video. Hopefully I'll come back at you with some more videos soon. Yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Get out and buy those dolls. I'm serious.
It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.